Welcome everybody, it's your boy, the Versace Stoner, with another episode of VSW.
These sons will beat you.
That's right, folks. Big news flash up.
Oh my God!
VSW.
Brass hats know what time it is. Get up off of your seats and bow down to the king.
One of the greatest in this game, and one of my favorite all-time people in this game. The Versace Stoner.
It's places like this. I started in a mill. I'm here still in a mill. I consider myself a mill wrestler.
Welcome everybody, it's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're here with another great episode of VSW Reviews. Today, we're trying something pretty cool, I have to say. I went down to Rev Clinics, one of our favorite little spots, and I got something a little bit different. I saw it on the menu. I said, let me try it. They had cool flavors. It's called the Tank. It's by Meadows. And let me tell you, it is amazing. I got right here this one, Arnold Palmer. Wow, just wow. Let me tell you something. It tastes just like the drink. I mean, you got the lemonade in there. And not lemon flavor, not lemon hint, lemonade. Like, lemon, water, sugar, the whole nine. And then you got the tea flavor. And they both are in there combined. And it tastes just like drinking a glass of Arnold Palmer. I have to say, I probably got about one or two more hits left in this, and we will try it. I did, been hitting this for a couple of days. But some cool things about this. I'm kind of excited for this because this doesn't normally happen. And I've tried a lot of different, gram vapes, bigger, even bigger than that, disposables. We played with Cushy Punch, we played with MKX, we played with, even what did I get recently? The 1 gram Rove. And PAX has them. I've played with them all, okay? And some of them hit better than others. Some of them are more smoother than others. But almost all of them at some point, especially on the larger ones, most of the larger ones, I haven't really had this happen on any of the smaller ones, but most of the larger ones, and nowadays, end up clogging. And, it's a pain. It's hard to hit. Sometimes it gets too hot. Sometimes it spits. You get oil like in the mouth. And eventually oil just starts to taste bad. And you never get to the end of it. That didn't happen with this. This went all the way perfectly down, uniformly, no issue. Great tasting the whole time. I mean, amazing. Well, that was a good one. Made me disappear. Still tasting great. Still smooth. You have to appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Especially in, the day of the age of vapes, where vapes are more convenient than rolling flower. They are more convenient than lighten up a rig, and they can be just as potent, just as powerful, just as strong, just as effective. Some people use vapes, even just, quit cigarettes, so hit a vape a little bit here and there, not using the non-nicotine, using the THC. That helps too with stress. There's also like I said, it's just it's more convenient in public. It's more seeming to be more acceptable. I don't think, I think when we do start to see lounges and such in mass, I think, the first thing that's going to obviously be allowed is going to be vape-based, products because there's no combustion, there's no fire, there's no smoke. So to have something work all the time perfectly or work very good is very important. With that being said, especially for medical needs, I found this to be a very effective strain, very uplifting, very happy, but also very relaxing and chill, calm. So I would say it's a nice hybrid and great tasting. And like I said, it gives a really nice draw, really nice just a nice I would say effect, high, but more than that, it's just a nice experience overall because it's very enjoyable. Sometimes you hear stuff that's too harsh or it's too flavorful even. The chirps are too much, kind of spicy. This, is perfectly made. It's just very flavorful. Like I said, it does remind me of just getting a mouthful of a fresh glass of Arnold Palmer, on a hot summer's day. Very refreshing. And we have another one that we're going to try, and that is the Baja Blaze. I'm very excited for this. Baja is like the blue. We've seen it across, multiple, product lines, food lines, different things. I'm looking forward to this one. They do have a nice tack in there of, 804 milligrams. Delta 9, 751, 14.7 CBD, 14, yeah, per serving. So, very nice, 19.24 milligrams of terpene too. Nice numbers. And you are able to take really nice draws. That one, yeah, the line. The first harsh one I've gotten actually, but you can kind of tell. Excuse me. At the end of a product, when you kind of feel this like little cat, kind of like so it tastes a little burnt metally. Happens with all the vapes. I know it's actually done, but normally, like I said, on a vape, I'll have oil left, or sometimes a lot of oil, sometimes half oil. I can't get it to go. I can't do anything with it. That's why I just go and buy a new vape. So we just opened this one. That's how it comes, very nicely packaged. And then you can take the top off. You pull the little battery tab out, and it's ready to go. Just hit activated. Very nice price point at Rev Clinics too. I have to say, $60 full gram, very potent, good product. Yes, you can get. Yes, you can find grams cartridges for cheaper, but with it being disposable rechargeable as well, so you can recharge it if you don't use it all at once. But being disposable, not needing to worry about a battery or having the right battery or the right voltage or setting the right watt to the cartridge, 60 is really nice for 1 gram. I've seen some of them all the way up at 100. It's some of the lines. So let's try this one though. I'm very excited for this one. Oh, wow. Wow. That's like a blue raspberry slush. Like, wow. Amazing, amazing flavor on that. Very refreshing. Very tasty though. And nice effect. I know it takes a little while to kind of feel the effects of vapes, but on some occasions, you kind of feel like uplifted right away. And that was kind of uplifting. We're gonna dig another hit, a little bit bigger though. Very nice though. Really impressed with that flavor. So good. So good. I'm really loving the flavor on this. Again, nice effects. Starting to feel a little bit of a heady experience, heady high. I enjoy myself personally. I'm a sativa fan, but it's also somewhat relaxing too, unwinding. Great, for after work. Great for the end of the day. Great for a midday. Really enjoying it though. And again, like I said, the flavor. Can't keep talking much more about the flavor. This is probably right now one of the most flavorful vapes on the market. Um, Being so smooth, flavorful, and not clogging. I have to give it, Versace 2 thumbs up. Versace Summer approved. This is something amazing. And again, great line. I saw this is the like summer line. They calling it. I don't know if it says on the package, but I don't think so. But I did see also strain specific at Rev Clinics. They had a bubble kush. Again, can't recommend it enough. Trying these out. Like I said, very effective, efficient, tasty, affordable. And most definitely fun. Definitely fun. Fun strains, fun flavors, fun experiences. They're not putting you right to sleep. At least the ones I haven't, I'm trying. This isn't making me overly tired. I'm actually feeling quite, some, cerebral stimulation, creativity, happiness, uplifting. And like I said, same thing with the Arnold Palmer, very, chill, relaxed, not sleepy though, just relaxed, but also happy. And stress free, relieve stress, anxiety. Great on the medical notes. Great also though for the rec people on the social market. If it's out there as well, I'm not really sure. I've only seen it only right now at Rev Clinics, so that at the rec market. But if it is on, I mean, on the med market. But if it is on the rec market, I could say these are fun strains. You know, but great experiences. And I'm really glad that I kind of looked into this, because sometimes you see these things on the menu. You see the house, blends. You'll see, guest cultivators and guest strains, and then I saw these, and I was like, ooh, and I'm honestly a sucker for summer island tropical kind of strain flavors. I'm a Maui Wowie fan. You know, Ava puts out a really nice vape out there that has different like tropical punch and pina colada. Another great little line of vape cartridges, but very flavorful. But I'm a sucker for those kind of things. So when I started seeing the Arnold Palmer, which is something I've never seen out there, and then the Baja, I was like, ooh, I have to try at least one of these. And I did go with the Arnold Palmer first, and then I went back for the for this one, the it's Baja Blaze is its full name. And it is a distillate vape. But being even with distillate, I have to say it's very like I said, flavorful, terpene based, and very effective. Sometimes I've noticed distillate not being so effective, just kind of being a basic kind of overall THC high, just with a little bit of flavor. This isn't that experience at all on this one. It's a lot different. Said right now, very cerebral activity. And again, it's something I'm enjoying smoking. It's not, doesn't have a bad taste. Doesn't taste burnt. Even on the last hits of the Arnold Palmer, it didn't taste burnt. still tasted like the first hits, which is what you want. You know, that even base. On some vapes, for some reason, well, I mean, it's not some reason. Science is that the terps will burn off before the THC in the oil. So sometimes on some vapes, those first like 20 hits will be the most flavorful, and then after that, there's no more terpenes, or very little terpenes, and it just does not taste good. As it keeps going, it gets even worse and worse and worse. Other times, if the heat isn't right, like I said, it gets too hot. You'll even tell the oil will change color or get darker. Affects the taste and quality. It didn't happen with this. Stayed the same color, didn't overheat, didn't taste burnt. Sometimes on the packs, as I noticed, at the end of the line, they'll start to taste a little bit burnt. And nope, not even with this. Like I said, I can't recommend it enough for a long-lasting experience of vape that is durable. If you drop it, it's not going to break. Because I can tell you for right now, I've broken many of cartridges, glass ones, especially, and this is protected in this with this. The rest of it is not glass. So that makes a big difference. It's also like I said, it's not as very dependable. It's not clogging. And I even had to put it like on its side to charge, just because of the way I had it. And even when I picked it up after that and started hitting it again, like it was fine. And and a lot of them, if I even tilt it over for like more than a minute, it's over with. It's clogged for the rest of the time. So that was a big plus as well with this product again. Just to reiterate the points of what I think of this, and why I'm really going out on my way to recommend it. Because like honestly, come across a lot of products, a lot of them. And this is something that just kind of struck me as being very clean and, just really honestly, the no clogging just really makes it a big difference for me, a big game changer. When I can get the whole bit of the oil out of a product, I mean, that's impressive. It shouldn't be that way, but it just is. You should get 100% of what you pay for every time. But it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it can be very frustrating. Sometimes trying to hit the clogged pens, and you have to it's like you get a little pop, and sometimes you get, like I said, it spits. It's a lot of trouble with it, and not a fun experience at all. I will say some notes about this Baja compared to the Amapama. This is much more of a social strain, I feel. More socially active, kind of will be good for those social anxieties as well. Coming through, making you a little bit more talkative, a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more, conversationalist. Thought processes are nice. But your head is in, a nice feeling. A little bit of a band effect, like a little bit of a headband effect if you ever tried that strain. And just, I said, overall, nice product. Can't recommend enough. Can't wait to try the other strains as well, including their Bubba Kush and more. I'm guessing there's going to be others coming out. I was looking on their Instagram and Twitter, which I'll be sure to put their Instagram information on this video, so you can check them out too. And see where you can find them. I know, like I said, Rev Clinics in Fresh Pond did have them and still do right now. I don't know what other dispensers are out there that do. I haven't seen them anywhere else yet, but hopefully I do, because they are a great product. I'd like to see them all over the place. Have yourself a great day, folks. Versace Stoner.